Hi there students. Turpitude, a noun, both countable and uncountable. You can even have an adjective, turpid, and an adverb, turpidly. So I think most commonly, the most common phrase with this is moral turpitude. Okay, turpitude talks about evil, yeah, being depraved. Yeah, so he was condemned for his acts of moral turpitude. He committed crimes of moral turpitude. They were evil, they were depraved, they were base and wicked and corrupt. Yeah, and then a turpitude, an act of depravity, an evil act. So the turpitude of what he did is just unbelievable. Yeah, is moral turpitude a requirement for a politician? Well, it certainly shouldn't be, but maybe it is. Yeah, he was condemned for acts of moral turpitude. She is like a beacon of morality within a sea of moral turpitude. Yeah. Okay, so this is saying that she gives a good example, despite the fact that all of the characters around her are sinful, evil people. Yeah. Okay, this act was clear proof of his moral turpitude. Yeah. So would you consider the blocking of roads as a political protest an act of turpitude? I'm not sure. I don't think it's morally that bad. I think it's probably not a very nice thing to do and not thinking about other people. But to go as far as turpitude, this is very extreme. So turpitude, immoral behavior, wickedness, evil, corruption, criminality, yeah, of base character or very wicked actions, yeah, or an instance of this when you actually do it, a vile and depraved act. Okay, so yeah, so if somebody is turpid, the adjective, they have inherent baseness. They're inherently amoral. And then, yeah, he acted turpidly. It's possible as well. Notice the adjective turpid and the adverb turpidly. These are very unusual, and it's not very probable that you will come across them. Yeah, they dismissed him for acts of moral turpitude. Yeah, he behaved so basely, so immorally, that the only thing they could do was sack him. Yeah. Okay, so to prove that they looked for evidence to prove his turpitude in this act. Okay, this is a very formal word, very literary as well. I think you're probably only going to really find it in the phrase moral turpitude, so I think you should probably keep it at that. Formality, I'm going to give it an 8, and I think turpid and turpidly, probably even a 9 in formality. Let's see, use turpitude just about in a semi-formal writing, certainly in a very formal writing. Yeah, so up the top end of the scale. And then as to origin, this comes through French from Latin, turpitudo, or turpitudo, baseness, infamy, which comes from turpis, foul, base. Okay, so an act of turpitude, an act of moral depravity, yeah, something that's totally immoral and unreasonable. Yeah, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Turpitude.